Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So many channels you could be watching, but you're watching mine. I want to welcome y'all to my little retreat that I come to from time to time. It's Agua Caliente, Florida Hot Springs. It's about 6 kilometers from San Carlos City. And I believe early in my vlogging career, I brought you here. But this is really what my life is like in the Philippines. It's not trying to figure out Filipinos, cost ratio analysis and counseling gentlemen and all that. That's probably about 10%. Most of my time is spent just relaxing, finding how to relax, finding something to do. There's a lot of blank spots over here that you're going to have to learn to get through. I've been here now in December to be 4 years consecutively, except for when I left to go to Thailand on my visa run. And I'm really just now getting the hang of it. This is what I always dreamed about doing. This is escaping the rat race. This is getting off the hamster wheel, which is really the theme of my channel a lot of times. It's not relationships, cost of living, healthcare. It's none of that, even though this is part of self-care. You know, I had some little aches and pains from playing tennis and, exercising, working out. And you can come here. This water is natural spring water from those mountains behind me. You can't see it because it's so bright behind me. But actually, it's overcast day. It's cloudy. That's this gimbal that's adjusting the light. But this is what I mainly do. And the water here, I guess it's about, I'm going to say, when you first get here, it's really hot. I'm going to say about 125 degrees, maybe a little cooler, not much cooler than that. And it's right from these mountains. It's got sulfur in it, which is good for not only aches and pains, but athlete's feet, any type of fungus or bacterial infections that you might have. And it's really just one of them hidden gems that I always try to tell you about in the Philippines. There's so much content here in the Philippines that if you're a vlogger and you find yourself just keep talking about the same things over and over, or the same people over and over, or you copying what somebody else is doing, then you need to get outside or wherever you live and explore the Philippines. It's really the reason why so many expats from the east, from the west, from the north, and the south come here and call it their home. It's not chasing down women and all of that, man. That's a very, very small percentage of that, because she's going to let you catch her. Then once she catches you, once you catch her, then what? But yeah, you can hear the water coming out over here on the other end. It's just relaxing. I can come here. See where that's Merlin's helmet. She would be at the gym, but it's raining, so she's just out there taking a nap waiting for me. You can sit back and take a nap. You can meditate. But this is really what the Philippines is. And anybody who's come here will tell you, you hit one of them blind spots where you're like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? And sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. There's plenty of that over here, man. So this is just a wonderful place. I'm going to kind of pan this around. I'm in here by myself. Up to 10 people can come here, and if 10 people come here, it's 100 pesos each. But since I'm here by myself, and there's another tub or swimming pool next door, but since I'm here by myself, it's 500 pesos. And I always give the guy a 100 peso tip because he doesn't live here. He has to come. I think he lives, see, behind me, those are sugar cane fields. He lives somewhere back there. He comes and opens up the place, fills the tubs up, treats the water with whatever they treat it with. But this is straight from the mountains. They just basically run it through a hot water heater on the side of here. And I tell you what, you can't beat it. This is better than a massage. I guarantee you, when I get home, I'm going to fall asleep. I'll take a shower. Well, I'll take a shower in here. They got a nice, clean shower in here and bathroom separate. And I'll fall right to sleep. I promise you that. It gives a massage its gold for the money. And I just wanted to kind of let y'all inside, really inside my life. I'm not some philosopher. When I talk about things on my vlog, it's just what comes through my mind. You know, just like my last vlog about lonely American men coming here. It was just from talking to two friends last night at Booby's birthday party that came across my mind. I was like, wow. And before anybody says, oh, you know, Filipinos are going to be westernized and they're going to be this and they're going to be that, only if we make them that way. Filipinos, they're tough, man. They're like stone. They won't break, and we can't break them. We treat them so soft. We treat them with soft hands like they're crystal, and they take that for weakness, really. If you come over here and you see their relationship with Filipino men, not just their boyfriends or husbands, but men in general, you'll see what they're used to. And when you give them less than that, when you spoil them, which is what spoiled means, it's no good anymore, then you play the part. Because she's really used to the hard life. Not that she doesn't want it better, but she's used to that. So then when you come in and just in one day, you flip that switch, it's a wonder you don't give her a heart attack. When I was in the 6th grade, one of my classmates, the father died. You know why? He came in from the cold right into the heat of their house, and he had a heart attack. And that's usually what we end up doing. But enough of that, guys. That's not what I do. This is what I do. And then I've got my book. Well, I don't know if it's behind me. Wherever it is, I read. I listen to music. I'll work out. I'll play tennis. Just anything to keep my mind occupied. But it's not always figuring something out over here. It's figuring out how I'm going to spend the rest of the 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 46 seconds that are in a day. I'm literally out of the rat race. You hear it. You can't hear anything. But the water, well, I don't even know what the word is for that, and I don't care. I don't have to figure that out. But it's a beautiful sound. It's something that you don't want to miss when you come over here. See, I've got a couple of subscribers. Well, they're friends now. They're coming from Cebu to visit me on Sunday. I'm going to bring them here. And then we're going to go to Dumaguete. Then we'll go to Siquijor Island. I'm going to show them what life is really like over here for a foreigner, for an expat or a visitor. What I've noticed that we do, man, we're like this. It's almost like we're local. It's almost like we live here. But let me remind you guys, we're in the Philippines, but we're not of the Philippines. Slow down when you get here. In all aspects of your life, you're not in a hurry. That's why a lot of times I'll take the bus. Okay, it's 4 hours, big deal. They're going to be playing a movie, or they're going to be playing music. Or you can just look out the window and observe the normal day-to-day of Filipino life. You're not going to see it on an airplane. You're not even going to see it on a ferry. You're only going to see it on the road. So I just wanted to bring y'all along today. I mean, it's really, really nice. Like I said, Merlin's over there taking a nap. I'm here just relaxing, man. I'm retired. I used to have to remind John of that. He's always in a hurry. Like, man, slow down. Remember on my motivation, I said we ought to put a stop sign in front of the graveyard to remind people to slow down and enjoy the beauty of life, guys. When you come over here, this is the natural beauty of life. The only thing man-made is this concrete and this damn bamboo. The rest of it is nature. The grass, the trees, the sugarcane fields, the natural spring water coming right from the mountains behind me. I'll show you the mountains before I get off of here. But this is my real life here. I'm actually living my dreamed of life. And I know it doesn't make for an exciting vlog, but my channel is a reality channel. I'm going to give you the 360 of the Philippines. If you can't get into this, because the nightclubs aren't jumping at 2 in the afternoon. There's only so much you can do at the mall. You're going to go broke at the mall. This here, 500 pesos for 4 hours. You can't put a price on what I'm going to feel like when I get out of here. I've only been here not less than an hour yet. That's what made me make this video. It eases your mind. That's what it does. So thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate all your support. If you're in America, it's late, very late. You're probably already in the bed, and I hope you help somebody before you let your head hit the pillow. But if you're on the West Coast and you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, sandwich runs over there, weed is legal over in California, weed runs, and you see somebody on Rosecrans Boulevard in San Diego, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, I guess, I'm not for sure because, believe it or not, guys, I don't keep time over here. I guess it's about 1 p.m. There's not a day goes by I don't help somebody over here. Helping other people gives me joy, man. I feel a whole lot better just knowing that I was able to bridge the gap for somebody who's struggling over here. But the strength in the struggle, and see, I have to respect that. I don't always have to be the savior. And that's what we have a tendency to do when we get over here. We want to save people who don't need to be saved. They take that as a sign of disrespect. They take that as a sign of being soft, of being weak. Helping people is probably the best way to get through the day over here. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. Get out of that rat race. This is the only reason I can honestly say that my YouTube channel has gained traction. People can relate to that. That resonates with them. Quitting that job. Telling the boss, hey, thank you, man, for the last 30 years of really wasting my life for most of us. Take care, everybody.